Howdy denizens, and welcome once again to Cackalacky Movie Madness. I'm Crazy Jason.
And I'm the other Jason.
Wow, you're so cool, man, because you know what? Smoking is cool.
It is. I don't care what the government says.
Yeah.
It tastes good.
Feels good.
Feels good. It is good. And here's the thing.
It's not good, kids. It's not good. We don't condone it.
No.
We don't do it. This is just smoke and mirrors. Again, he's using a
cigarettes.
Yeah, it's a prop. It's a prop. It's not real tobacco.
But here's the thing. I'm going to quote Bill Hicks here, the great comedian, late great comedian Bill Hicks. Ladies and gentlemen, I do smoke. If you have a problem with this, might I recommend you looking around the world in which we live and shutting the fuck up. Yeah. So
I think Dennis Leary had a few things to say about smoking himself.
And the interesting thing about that is Dennis Leary ripped off all of Bill Hicks' smoking stuff.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did.
Hey, you know what? I saw the other day a Bill Hicks DVD. It had like a whole bunch of his stand-up stuff. Oh, here's the reason why I didn't pick it up. FYI for you, OJ. It's on Netflix. Instant watch.
Yes, it is. I have that DVD.
Yeah.
I think the one you're referring to is Sane Man.
It's got like 3 or 4 of his performances.
Yes, it is.
But they're all on Netflix.
But yeah, I've had it for a few years. There's a couple of documentaries out there and some other stuff, rare stuff that's not on. I
need to catch up on some Bill Hicks because I haven't had my full Hicks, education.
Well, you need to catch up. The guy's way underrated, and pretty much any modern comedian that does any political bit, they were influenced by Bill Hicks. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. We're on the road to Greenville, South Carolina today. The reason we're on the road to Greenville is we haven't been there in a little while.
Yeah, I want to know where we're going. I literally, not kidding, I have no idea where we're going. This guy picked me up.
Just put yourself in Uncle OJ's hands today. Yep.
Do you have to put it that way? You want me to plop my cock and balls in your cupped hands?
See, it's quote fest today, folks. As R.L. Burnside said, I got an ass pocket of whiskey and a front pocket full of gin, and we're heading for Greenville. So we're
Southern flavored quotes today.
Exactly. And so we're going over there. We're going to hit some thrift stores because we haven't done any thrift stores in a while. We're going to do some pawn shops, maybe. We're going to do maybe some retail stuff. Who knows?
You're the man with the plan, though.
Yes.
Basically.
It's a very loose plan.
Yeah, but you have an idea, and you know we're going to hit some thrift stores.
Exactly.
Because you've been to a couple of thrift stores lately.
I've been hitting the thrift stores lately, doing some scouting, so I know where there's some decent shit at. So,
So he's the man with the plan. Stan, the man with the plan. That's going to be your new name. How do you feel about that?
I don't like the name Stan.
I don't either. It's very generic, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Alright, well, fuck it.
It's all good.
Yeah. We'll see you on the road.
Okay, so on the way out of town, we decided we would swing into our local
Beast Buy.
Because you're all horny for,
Well, I've got some intel about the X-Men movies. I need X-Men 2. Yep. And I've heard it's $7.99 with movie money.
Yeah.
Movie cash. Yeah. So basically I'm like paying $8 for a Blu-ray and a movie.
Exactly. So let's find a spot and we'll go see if they've got it in stock.
Love, hate, here we come.
Alright, so here's the Best Buy and some Best Buy exclusive stuff.
Yeah, the firm. I hate, what's up with that cover?
Don't know.
You know, with the cruise there, but
the blurry.
Yeah, but
don't know. $12.99 on sale.
Yeah. So if you need it, it's got 0 features. It looks like probably doesn't even. I don't know. It's got trailers.
Probably for other movies.
But we don't know. There's a lot of good sales going on at Best Buy right now. Plus, there's a $5 off coupon out there that I think lasts until the end of July. It's an online coupon. We're gonna try to use it today.
But we don't have it printed out.
FYI.
Yeah.
Just got out of Beast Buy. And thanks to some intel, some good intel, and I'm trying to remember the guy's name. Is it B-Ball something? You know the guy who always sends us the good intel?
Yes.
And I can't. We'll put a link or a little annotation or something. But thanks, man, because here's what I got, folks. You can't beat this deal. I got X-Men 2, which I've been meaning to get forever. It's a 2-disc Blu-ray. It was $7.99 with $12 Hollywood movie money for X-Men First Class, which I've been wanting to see. So basically, I got a Blu-ray and going to see a movie for free.
Right.
That's basically what this deal
Yeah,
is.
because the movie tickets around here usually are $8 for the normal showings, and so you got it for $8.47 for the Blu-ray and the movie ticket.
Yeah.
So you basically got the Blu-ray and the movie ticket for 47 cents, and the effort and time it took you to go in there.
Right. So this is
Win-win.
the most fantastic deal. Take advantage of it if you can. The other thing is there's that $5 coupon that we mentioned in the store.
Yep.
I believe it's valid till the end of July. It's for anything $14.99 and above.
Which includes Criterion's.
Which includes Criterion's, Disney's, whatever. I saw Tombstone for $14.99.
That would work, so you get it for $10.
For $10, I was thinking about it, but I don't know where we're going today, so...
We're going all over.
Yeah. All over your mama.
Let's go on and get to all over Greenville.
Movie review time, children. Sound like $3.
Kind of did. Yeah, you kind of did. That was good.
Yeah. News time, children. Is that good?
Now can you do the rest of it? A lone wanderer has been, yeah.
Let's see, I can't do it. I can't do things on command. You know what I mean? It's got to be spontaneous.
I know what your mom said.
Alright. Anyway. So, review time. We're going to talk about Super 8. But before we do that, I gotta say, rest in peace, Ryan Dunn, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Doing 130 in a Porsche while drunk, not a good idea.
No.
But,
very stupid,
you
but
know,
it makes me sad. He was my favorite one. He was my favorite of the Jackass crew. Jackass crew. What am I, 13 years old?
Yes, you are. You've not aged well, sir. Not at all.
I'm aging backwards.
Yeah, you are. You're
Benjamin
Button over there. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Benjamin Butthole.
Yeah. So anyway, back on to the point here. We both saw Super 8 this week.
Yeah. It was last week for me, but
okay, it's last week for you. Is this week for me? Saw it this past Tuesday at the Great Escape IMAX over in Simpsonville, South Carolina.
Oh, you saw it on the big screen.
And I've never seen a movie in IMAX before.
How did you like that?
It was quite the eye-opening and ball-rumbling experience.
Yeah.
It was, the sound in those things is just insane. But, no, I enjoyed it. I mean, a little bit slow to start at first, but definitely a throwback to some 80s Spielberg there. I mean, J.J. Abrams did quite the killer job on that. I was really pleased. And
I was pleased, but it had a weak ending, in my opinion.
I would have liked a little bit more closure than that.
I'm gonna put it very bluntly. This is the easiest way to say it. All of the kids should have been there at the end. And here, spoiler alert a little bit. They should have all been standing there watching the spaceship go off into the distance. And here's the other thing. The two dads should have had something to do. All they did was they got in a car and they drove down the road.
Yeah.
And then they got the kids. Now, if the two dads had been involved in saving the kids in some way, and one of the dads had made a sacrifice,
yes.
like the drunk dad of the girl,
right,
should have been like the sacrificial lamb.
Yes.
Then you would have had the good tear-jerking moment at the end.
He would have been redeemed.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Maybe he wanted to have killed himself after the whole thing.
It's pretty much a no-brainer.
Exactly. So yeah, it was great. But what was even greater was just being able to sit in the theater, let alone an IMAX theater, and see that Amblin logo come out for
Yeah, my balls tingled.
Yeah, mine did too. If I had ball hairs, they would have been standing on it.
The fuck? What? If you had ball, I don't want to know about it. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't I have ball hairs?
Nah, let's not. No.
Dude, they're called razors, and it's called manscaping, and it's good.
There's manscaping, and then there's going a little overboard. You gotta pull that sack tight, don't you? To get, what the fuck, man? Doesn't it bunch up over the blade? I mean, what the fuck?
Dude, you don't like to shave. Shaving a scrotum is a challenging thing, and I'm not going to be the one to give you lessons on it.
Okay, you know what? And then, 3 days later, it starts to get all prickly, and you start to get a rash. I mean, who the fuck wants that?
Never had a rash. What the hell kind of... What are you doing to end up getting rashes on your scrotum?
Well, your hair starts growing back out, does it not?
Eventually, yes.
And does it not start to get a little itchy down there?
That's when you know it's time to...
razor it again?
Maintenance, yes.
God, you spend a lot of time on yourself, don't you?
Dude, it takes like 3 minutes a week.
Why are we talking about your fucking scrotal sack?
I don't know, man.
Don't hold your hands up like that. Like, I don't know. You didn't bring it up. You didn't say that you shaved your balls.
If I had ball hairs, they'd have been standing on end. Now, you were the one that said, why don't you have ball hairs? You could have inferred. You could have fucking inferred, like any other person would have done. But no, you got to get the down and dirty just like you always do.
Look, Loomis. Dr. Loomis started a truck business.
Well, you know what? It's an armored car business. Maybe it's just carting his ass around. Yeah.
Maybe he's carrying the carcass of Michael Myers.
And speaking of Dr. Loomis, I got Donald Pleasant's final film appearance this week in the form of Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers on Blu-ray. Haven't got to watch it yet. I hear the quality on those Echo Bridge releases is piss poor, but you know what? It's got to be better than the non-anamorphic Miramax DVD.
I guess so. Just for the fact that it's the correct aspect ratio.
Yeah.
But I've heard it's just horrible, like completely
murky.
Yeah, for me, Halloween 6 is really underrated.
Oh yeah,
I love that movie, and
isn't that one
here's
of the
the thing,
movies that Paul Rudd was in?
Yeah. And here's the thing I love about it. It's in the early '90s, and you don't have horror films like that. Those franchises were like blipping out in the early '90s.
Yes,
it was a bad time for slasher films.
It really was.
And so you have like this time capsule of a slasher film. Right. A Halloween film from the early 90s. I just think it's kind of cool.
And I love the fact that, it followed up on the Halloween 4 and 5 with Jamie at the beginning and getting impaled on the farm equipment. Spoiler alert.
So it's like the trilogy sort of thing going on there.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a Miracle Hill thrift store right there.
It's coming soon, so that'll be another.
Well, there's another thrift store right there. See that?
That Miracle Hill thrift store is a very good one.
Really?
There's one in Spartanburg that has a 32-inch 4x3 tube HD TV Toshiba sitting there for $75. Nice deal.
We're going back to tubes, folks. VHS and tubes is what we're backpedaling.
Well, let's be honest here. The black levels on tube
cannot be beat.
Yeah, pretty much everything on tube HDs cannot be beat because you can't fit organic shapes into square pixels. Sorry. So anyway, we are pulling into
DJ's Jewelry and Pawn. Look at that. What's that? DJ's Jewelry and Pawn.
I have no idea. We may just go ahead and hit that one while we're over here.
And we're over here with the fucking Blockbuster.
We're at Cockbuster.
People have got to be getting tired of the Cockbusters.
Well, the thing is, I can't help but want to go in here and see.
They still have the 90s DVDs.
Even on the DVDs, it's still a buck of DVD. You can rent for that at Family Video, but you got to take the shit back. So,
Scott, what were we talking about before that was so important?
We were talking about Super 8 ball hairs.
No, it was your baguettes. Okay, fuck that. All right, we're going in. Okay, so out of Blockbuster, and I came out with nada because I'm frankly tired of the Blockbuster leavings. But you are not. You're like horny for the leavings.
I kind of just got started on the DVDs themselves. Yeah. So what I ended up doing, I came out of there for what, $1, 2, 3, 4, about $6 and change, $6.40 some cents. Okay, so I ended up with Hung, first 5 episodes. Hopefully I'll find the second disc.
Yeah, great series. Yeah. Love that series.
Never started it, so good place to start. Broken English, filmed by Zoe Cassavetes of the great John Cassavetes ballsack. He sprung from there.
Let us know if the family jewels pan out.
Yeah. Wonderful World with Matthew Broderick. Read the back of it. Sounds pretty good. Matthew Broderick's not really in the habit of taking shit films except for Godzilla.
Except for pretty much everything he's done for the past 20 years.
Still, he can ride the coattails of Ferris Bueller forever. And the fact that he has to do Horse Nose you know, I
Yes,
pity them.
there are worse things in this world than having to do horse nose, man.
I don't know about that. Anyway, Year of the Dog.
Wow, you picked some winners today, buddy.
Dude, it actually looked kind of decent, okay? So
You're in a chick flick mood, aren't you?
No, not really. Molly Shannon and Peter Sarsgaard still always...
Sarsgaard!
So, yeah, it's just fun to say the name. Solitary Man looked kind of good. And,
yeah, I'd...
Michael Douglas and Broke Man's, you know...
I'm melting here, dude.
Oh.
Can we get some AC
yeah, you
or
can get
something?
some AC going.
Oh,
Here, I pity you.
Thank you. We pity the fool.
Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg, the poor man's, you know, your favorite little guy from,
Oh yeah, the little dude, the little...
Why can't I remember his name?
the guy, you know,
the one from
that movie, Superbad, yeah. Michael Cera,
yeah, Jesse Eisenberg, poor man's Michael Cera.
I don't think after Social Network he's the poor man's Michael Cera anymore.
Yeah, he's just everybody's bitch now. And then finally, Love Ranch.
Yeah, you're picking them. You know how to pick them. You got great taste in movies.
Well, I've never seen any of these, and it would be cheaper than renting them.
Folks, all these movies were every movie that was left in the bin.
No.
Yeah, I think you left like one movie behind.
No,
seriously.
there were.
This is why there's no spy cam.
There was a bunch of Lost season, like random discs.
Who wants Lost on DVD? You know that's something you gotta have on Blu-ray.
Exactly. Yeah. But no, this is Helen Mirren, Joe Pesci, and it's Joe Pesci's first starring role in a while, and I'm curious to see if the guy's like half dead in it.
Oh, he's got to be, man. Oh,
if they're like propping him up or something, you know, he's always
dude looked bad 10 years ago. I mean, I can only imagine.
But anyway, this was a quickie.
Good haul, man.
Yeah, $6. What am I? You know, what have I got to lose aside from $6 in the 5 minutes it took me to snatch them up and run?
Right.
So,
now, let's we're gonna go across the street. There's a pawn shop. There's a thrift store. Ooh, you're the man with the You're Stan.
Yeah, I just brought us to the general area with all the shit in it, and we'll come away with some good shit.
Yeah, take us to the promised land, baby.
All right, this is the most awesome titled shopping center everywhere. Anywhere. There's BJ's Outlet.
I don't see BJ. Oh,
BJ's
hold on.
Outlet.
Let's get a shot for the folks.
BJ's Famous Brands Outlet. It's slightly more disappointing when you say it that way than when you just say BJ's Outlet.
Yeah, our humor is pretty infantile. We're just grasping at straws.
And also the Tiny Bubbles Laundromat. Who was that? Don Ho that did Tiny Bubbles?
Tiny Bubbles. You gotta be kidding me. This shopping man, this place is
old school.
It's miraculous.
Yeah. So
this sucky ass place was a bust, man.
Yep.
Pawn shop bust, thrift store bust.
Yep. Hey.
Whole thing was a bust. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Waste of time.
The prices were just ridiculous. There's a branch of that same thrift store in Spartanburg, and the prices are much better. The selection was much better.
That's just because I got horrible luck, man. You know why? I did something wrong yesterday.
Did you pull the wings off of a butterfly?
No, I did something even worse than that.
Oh God.
Okay, so there was an old lady at the Walmart. I was at the Walmart, and there was this old lady, and she asked me to drive her little thingy back into the Walmart. You know, her little scooter thing.
Her hover around
back into the Walmart, and I didn't do it. I was stupid, warned it.
Yeah.
I got that bad karma now.
Well, the thing is you always wanted one of those things, and you had your chance to get on one, and you didn't take it.
Here's the thing. I said I don't know how to operate it, and she said, "No, it's easy. You just." She's trying to show me, and there's all these cars. It was 5 o'clock, man. You know, I mean, there's so much foot traffic and cars, and I was just afraid I was gonna run into somebody. Honestly, though, it was wrong. It was like, I was a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
That's a little tidbit of information that nobody knows. I was a Boy Scout, and, you're supposed to do good deeds, and I did not do the good deed. I left a woman hanging, but honestly, she didn't really have anything to offer me, because